We must never allow Islamic ideology to dictate to us in this country what goes on in our schools. We have two very serious incidents taking place right now where Mafia-style tactics are being used by elements of the Muslim community to try to enforce their will onto everybody else. Firstly, remember this incident at Berkeley Primary School in East London where activists shut down the school because a child was asked to stop wearing a Palestine flag to the school. OK?
Barclays, shame on you! Barclays, shame on you!
Yeah, I'll certainly question why that person has come dressed as some kind of weird Palestinian dog there, but there we go. Well, now the school is saying that it might have to actually close permanently. So that's the update today. That school might now have to close permanently and revert to online teaching because there have been threats to burn the school down, there have been bomb threats to the school and individual staff, racist phone calls have been made to the school, written threats have been delivered. I mean, it's extremism. They say that banning parents from dressing their 8-year-old child up as the Palestinian flag is in some way Islamophobic, and they will shut the school down and make threats to kill if they don't get their way. It's not normal. That is not normal. We go now to the Michaela Academy, run by Catherine Burblesing, a renowned head teacher. That school is now in the High Court. Why? Well, because they banned prayer rituals for every single religion, every single religion, saying that if multiculturalism was going to work, then everyone needed to make sacrifices for the sake of the whole community. Shock horror. One Muslim pupil, in reality, I suspect it's almost definitely the parents, but anyway, decided to bring this to the High Court, saying that it actually only really affects Muslim pupils because of the nature of their prayer, i.e., that they don't sit silently in a corner, pray amongst themselves like, say, a Christian might. That's their argument, OK? But it isn't just this court case, though, is it? Because police had to be called after claims that bombs had been placed at the school, glass bottles were thrown over the school railings, a brick was put through a teacher's window, and staff were, quotes, fearing for their lives. I mean, again, this is not normal, is it? Now, apparently pupils were putting pressure on girls to wear headscarves and be, quotes, more observant. We saw incidents like Batley Grammar School, where hordes of men turned up outside the school gates and threatened to kill a teacher who is now in permanent hiding because he allegedly offended elements of the Muslim community there. There was a primary school in Birmingham that included aspects of LGBT education as part of an anti-bullying programme. This was back in 2019, I believe. Again, a mob turned up. They even brought a mobile billboard with them at one point.
It's actually aggressively promoting them, giving it a positive spin and telling people that it is okay for you to be Muslim and for you to be gay. Mr. Moffat, shame, shame, shame.
One parent articulates better than I ever could how there is clearly a desire to shape our education system around the whims of an interpretation of the Islamic faith.
And don't teach our children that gay is okay, because in Islam, gay is not okay.
Right. We are living through a turning point right now, aren't we? We cannot have our education system dictated to us to suit one specific religion. We absolutely should not be changing our way of life to bend to the will of fundamentalists. In fact, it should be the other way round, actually. Now, there are between 57 and 49 Muslim countries in the world, depending on what measure you use to calculate that. That is quite a lot of countries. And there are options there. That's all I'm saying, if that's what you are really wanting for you and your family. Now, here in Britain, I want to make this as clear as I possibly can. We should be tolerant, respectful, kind and welcoming. And I really do think that we are. But we should not be forced to change school policy because of Mafia-style religious intimidation.